Much for the call. Jason is up next in Georgia. Hello, Jason. Go right ahead.
Hey, Paul. How we doing?
We are doing well. Thank you.
Was excited that you had Jordan Matthews on. That was awesome. I grew up a Vanderbilt fan, and my dad and I drove from Atlanta back, I want to say 2013, to Birmingham to go to the BBVA Conference Bowl in Houston. And Jordan Matthews popped off in his home state of Alabama, had a 50-yard touchdown on a screen, and then he goes for another 50-yard touchdown. I mean, those were the good old days. We'll see if Clark Lee can get them back, but I mean, I agree with. I know Jordan Rogers said it once. They need to renovate their facilities, or no one's going to want to come there. I mean, it looks like it's from the 90s.
Yeah, and I'm still not clear when Kansas Story Lee announced millions of dollars in renovations. I'm not an architect, but I'm not sure what they announced will put a can of paint on the problem. They need more than that.
Yeah, Paul, well, I'm a Dogs fan, and, we lose George Pickens, and, I don't want to be hypothetical here, but would you take Arik Gilbert and Darion Kendrick over a George Pickens? Because that's pretty much what ended up happening.
Well, yeah, I think the combination of those, yes. I mean, the thing I hate to lose about George Pickens is, I mean, we're talking about, arguably the best wide receiver in the country. He can change any game, but in what you mentioned there, and I think the DB is the more important of the two, but I think Georgia has had a pretty good week. I think that would be an understatement. Speaking of Georgia, and could anybody stop Alabama? We'll talk about that next. A little bit later on, we'll talk about the CFP. We are just getting underway. We're 90 minutes in. I've had some fantastic guests with Deuce and Jordan. We have a lot more to do. And we're coming back with a conversation about Nick Saban right after this.